I remember being a young lad, probably no older than 10, watching my dad in the living room. He wasn't lifting heavy weights or running on a fancy machine. He was just on the floor doing push-ups. He'd go down, chest almost touching the carpet, and then push back up, strong and steady. To me, it looked like the most powerful thing in the world. He told me, "Joe, if you can do this, you'll always be strong." That simple moment stuck with me. It wasn't about having expensive gear or a gym membership. It was about using what you've got. The humble push-up is one of the oldest and most fundamental exercises known to humankind. It's a true test of strength that has been used for centuries by everyone from ancient warriors to modern athletes. Have you ever wondered why this one exercise has stood the test of time? It's because it's so brilliantly simple yet incredibly effective. There's a raw honesty to a push-up. You can't cheat it. It's just you against gravity, a direct measure of your own strength. Think about it, you're lifting a significant portion of your own body weight. For the average person, that can be anywhere from 60% to 70% of their total weight. So if you weigh 70 kilograms, you're pressing around 49 kilograms with every single repetition. That's a serious amount of work for your body, and it doesn't cost you a single penny to do it anywhere you like. This movement is what we call a compound exercise. That just means it works multiple muscle groups all at the same time. It's not just an arm exercise, and it's not just a chest exercise. It's a full body movement when done correctly. Your body has to work as a single solid unit to perform the motion. This is why it's such a powerful tool for building functional strength, the kind of strength you use in everyday life. Whether you're pushing a heavy door open, lifting a suitcase into an overhead locker, or just getting up off the floor, the muscles you train with push-ups are always there to help you out. So, that image of my dad on the living room floor wasn't just about building big muscles. It was about building a foundation of strength and resilience. It was a lesson in self-sufficiency. You don't need anything fancy to get fit and strong. You just need a bit of floor space and the determination to get started. The push-up is a reminder that the most powerful fitness tool you will ever own is your own body. It's ready to go whenever you are, and it's capable of amazing things. Let's explore exactly what those amazing things are and how you can get started on your own push-up journey. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what a push-up actually does for your upper body. When people think of push-ups, the first muscle that usually comes to mind is the chest. And they're not wrong. The primary muscles worked are your pectoral muscles, or pecs. As you lower your body towards the ground, these muscles stretch, and as you push back up, they contract powerfully. This is what helps to build a stronger, more defined chest. It's the core of the movement, the engine that drives you up from the floor. This is why you feel that satisfying burn across your chest after a good set of push-ups. But it's far from just a chest exercise. Think about what your arms are doing. Your triceps, the muscles on the back of your upper arms, are working incredibly hard. They are responsible for extending your elbow joint, which is the final push that straightens your arm at the top of the movement. In fact, depending on how close you place your hands, you can make the push-up even more of a triceps-focused exercise. At the same time, your shoulders, specifically the deltoid muscles at the front, are also firing up to help lift and stabilize your upper body. It's a fantastic 3-in-1 workout for your chest, triceps, and shoulders. This coordinated effort is what makes the push-up so efficient. Instead of doing 3 separate exercises like a chest press, a triceps extension, and a front raise, you're hitting all those muscles in one go. This saves you time and also teaches your muscles to work together as a team, which is how your body is designed to move in the real world. You don't just use one muscle to pick up a heavy shopping bag, your whole upper body engages. The push-up trains your muscles to cooperate, building strength that is practical and useful beyond just looking good. It's about building a body that works well together. So the next time you perform a push-up, try to be mindful of what's happening. Feel the stretch in your chest as you go down. Notice the power in your triceps as you push up. Acknowledge the work your shoulders are doing to keep you stable and strong throughout the entire movement. It's a beautiful symphony of muscles working in harmony. This simple exercise is one of the most effective ways to build a powerful and balanced upper body. You are literally sculpting and strengthening your own physique with every single repetition, using nothing but the floor and your own determination. While the upper body gets most of the glory, a proper push-up is truly a full-body affair. Let's look beyond the obvious muscles and see what else is getting a fantastic workout. One of the most overlooked areas is your back. To perform a push-up with good form, you need to maintain a straight line from your head to your heels. This requires you to engage the muscles in your upper and middle back, particularly your rhomboids and latissimus dorsi, your lats. These muscles work to keep your shoulder blades stable and prevent your back from sagging, which is crucial for both safety and effectiveness. Think of your body as a solid plank of wood. You wouldn't want it to bend in the middle, would you? That's the job of your back muscles during a push-up. They provide the rigidity and stability for the entire structure. This is why people who do push-ups regularly often find they have better posture. By strengthening these key back muscles, you are training your body to hold itself in a more upright and aligned position throughout the day. So while you're pushing up with the front of your body, the back of your body is working just as hard to keep everything in place. It's a brilliant example of how your body works in balance. And what about your legs? You might think they're just along for the ride, but that couldn't be further from the truth. To keep that perfect plank position, you need to squeeze your glutes, the muscles in your bottom, and engage your quadriceps, those big muscles on the front of your thighs. This tension running through your lower body is what prevents your hips from dropping towards the floor. It locks your lower half into place, creating a solid and stable base from which your upper body can push. It's a subtle but vital part of the movement. Next time you get into a push-up position, try this little experiment. First, do a push-up with your legs and glutes completely relaxed. You'll probably feel your hips sag and the movement will feel wobbly and weak. Now try again, but this time consciously squeeze your glutes and tighten your thighs. Instantly, you'll feel more solid, more powerful, and more in control. The movement will feel smoother and stronger. It's a game changer. You're not just working your legs, you're connecting your entire body into one powerful, cohesive unit ready for action. The push-up truly is a total body exercise in disguise. We hear a lot about the importance of a strong core, but what does that really mean? Your core is much more than just your six-pack abs. It's a complex series of muscles that wraps around your entire torso, including your abdominals, obliques, the muscles at your sides and lower back. It acts as the central link connecting your upper and lower body. A strong core is the foundation for almost every movement you make, and guess what? The push-up is one of the absolute best exercises for building a rock-solid core without ever having to do a single crunch. Think about the standard plank position, which is famous for being a brilliant core exercise. Well, the push-up is basically a moving plank. Throughout the entire range of motion, from the moment you lower your chest to the moment you push back up, your core muscles are working overtime. They have to stay constantly engaged to keep your spine straight and prevent your midsection from dipping towards the floor. This is what we call anti-extension, and it's a crucial function of the core that protects your lower back from injury and builds incredible stability. Every single push-up you do is a repetition for your core. A 2011 study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research actually found that push-ups, especially when performed on an unstable surface like a stability ball, generated even more core muscle activation than standard abdominal exercises like planks. This is because your core has to react and stabilize against the movement of your arms and chest. It's not just holding a static position, it's actively working to maintain stability while other parts of your body are in motion, which is exactly how you use your core in real life. This core strength translates directly into better performance in other activities, both in the gym and out. A stable core helps you lift heavier weights more safely, run more efficiently, and even just stand up straighter with better posture. It's the secret ingredient to moving with power and control. So, forget doing endless sit-ups. If you want to build real functional core strength that supports your entire body, start focusing on your push-up form. Make sure your body is a straight, rigid line, and feel those abdominal and back muscles firing up. You're building a powerful internal corset with every single rep. One of the most beautiful things about the push-up is its simplicity and accessibility. In a world where we're often told we need the latest high-tech gear, expensive gym memberships, and complicated workout plans to get fit, the push-up stands as a powerful reminder that you don't. All you need is a small patch of floor. That's it. You can do them in your bedroom when you wake up, in your living room while watching telly, in a hotel room when you're traveling, or even in a park on a sunny day. This is the ultimate freedom in fitness. This accessibility removes one of the biggest barriers that people face when starting a fitness journey: convenience. Life is busy. Finding the time to travel to a gym, get changed, do your workout, shower, and travel back can be a huge commitment. With push-ups, that barrier is gone. Got a spare 10 minutes between meetings while working from home? You can drop and do a few sets. Waiting for the kettle to boil, that's enough time for 10 push-ups. By integrating these small bursts of activity into your day, you can accumulate a significant amount of exercise without it feeling like a chore. This type of training is often called bodyweight training or calisthenics, and it's built on the principle of using your own body's weight as resistance. It's how humans have built strength for thousands of years, long before dumbbells and barbells were ever invented. The advantage is that you're building what we call relative strength, that is, strength relative to your own body weight. This is an incredibly functional type of strength. It's about being able to control and move your own body through space with power and efficiency, which is arguably one of the most useful physical skills you can possess. So the next time you think you don't have the time or the resources to exercise, remember the humble push-up. It's always there, waiting for you. It doesn't care if you're wearing fancy workout clothes or your pajamas. It doesn't require a subscription or an appointment. It's free, it's effective, and it's incredibly versatile. This freedom allows you to take control of your fitness on your own terms, fitting it into your life rather than rearranging your life to fit it in. It empowers you to be active anytime, anywhere, building a stronger, healthier body one push-up at a time. A common thing I hear is, I can't do a push-up. People get discouraged because they try to go straight for the classic on-your-toes version and find it too difficult. But that's like trying to run a marathon on your first day of jogging. The brilliant thing about the push-up is that it can be modified to match any fitness level. You don't start at the finish line, you start where you are right now. The goal is progress, not perfection. So, if a full push-up is too challenging, we simply need to find the right variation for you to begin with. The easiest way to start is by changing the angle. The more upright your body is, the less of your body weight you have to lift. So, let's begin with a wall push-up. Stand facing a wall about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall, slightly wider than your shoulders. Now, bend your elbows and lean in until your nose is close to the wall, then push back to the starting position. It's the exact same movement, just with far less resistance. Once you can comfortably do 10 to 15 of these, you're ready to move to a lower surface, like a kitchen counter or a sturdy table. After you've mastered the incline push-up, you can progress to the floor with a kneeling push-up. For this version, you keep your knees on the ground, which significantly reduces the amount of weight you need to lift. The key here is to still maintain a straight line from your head to your knees, engaging your core and glutes. Don't let your hips sag. This is a fantastic stepping stone that builds the strength and muscle memory you need for the full version. Work on these until you feel strong and confident, and before you know it, you'll be ready to try a full push-up on your toes. There's no shame in starting with an easier variation. In fact, it's the smartest way to train. It allows you to build a solid foundation with proper form, which is far more important than struggling through a few poorly executed reps. Every single person, no matter their current strength, has a version of the push-up they can do today. Find your starting point, be consistent with it, and celebrate the small victories as you get stronger. The journey to your first full push-up, or your 50th, is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with your body and enjoy the process of getting stronger every day. You don't need to spend hours doing push-ups to see incredible results. The real secret to transforming your body isn't the intensity of a single workout, but the power of consistency over time. It's about showing up, even for just a few minutes each day. Think of it like saving money. Putting a few pounds in a jar every day might not feel like much, but over a year, it adds up to a significant amount. Your fitness is exactly the same. A few push-ups every day will build more strength and create more change than one massive, exhausting session every few weeks. Consider the findings of a study conducted at Harvard University. Researchers followed over 1,100 firefighters for a decade and found that the men who could perform more than 40 push-ups in a single go had a staggering 96% lower risk of cardiovascular disease events compared to those who could do fewer than 10. While being able to do 40 push-ups shows a high level of fitness, the underlying message is about the long-term health benefits of maintaining this kind of functional strength. This isn't something you achieve overnight, it's the result of consistent effort over months and years. So how can you build this habit? Start small, really small. Try a mini workout approach. Your goal for the first week could be as simple as doing 5 push-ups of any variation every morning right after you get out of bed. That's it. It might take you less than a minute because the task is so small, it's easy to stick with. Once that becomes an automatic part of your routine, you can gradually increase the number. Maybe you add another set of 5 before you go to bed. This approach, known as habit stacking, makes fitness feel manageable and builds momentum over time. This daily practice does more than just build muscle. It builds mental fortitude and self-discipline. It's a promise you keep to yourself each day. It proves to you that you are capable of commitment and that your small efforts compound into massive results. Don't underestimate the power of doing a little bit often. Whether you do 10 push-ups or 100, the most important thing is that you did them. That consistency is what forges a stronger body and a more resilient mind. So what small, consistent action can you start today? We've talked about the muscles worked, the core stability, the convenience, and the path to getting your first rep. But at the end of the day, the journey with push-ups is deeply personal. It's not about competing with anyone else. It's not about what the person next to you in a class can do or what you see on social media. It's about you, your body, and your own progress. It's a way to connect with your own physical self, to understand your limits, and then to gently push past them. It's a conversation between your mind and your muscles. Have you ever stopped to truly appreciate what your body is capable of? We often take it for granted. We focus on what we can't do or what we want to change. The push-up gives you a chance to flip that script. Each repetition is a small celebration of your strength. Each time you get a little bit stronger or your form gets a little bit cleaner, it's a tangible victory. It's proof that you are capable of positive change. This isn't just about building biceps. It's about building self-belief and confidence that spills over into every other aspect of your life. I challenge you to reframe how you see this exercise. Don't see it as a punishment or a chore. See it as an opportunity. It's a chance to check in with your body, to build functional strength that will serve you for the rest of your life, and to prove to yourself just how powerful you are. Whether you're starting with wall push-ups or you're working towards a one-armed variation, you are on your own unique path. Embrace it, respect your starting point, and be proud of every single bit of progress you make along the way. So what's the takeaway from all of this? The humble push-up is so much more than just an exercise. It's a tool for transformation. It's a teacher of consistency, a builder of confidence, and a symbol of self-sufficiency. It's waiting for you right now wherever you are. You don't need anything to begin, so why not try? Get down on the floor, find your variation, and just do one. Then maybe do another tomorrow. You might be surprised at where that simple action takes you. Your journey to a stronger, healthier, and more confident you can start today with a single push.